Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome. My name's Chloe. So today's video is just a little video I wanted to do to show you sort of what I got for my birthday. It was my birthday last Sunday, the 24th of April, and I got some really nice sort of makeup bits and things like that that I just wanted to show because I like to watch videos like this myself, so I thought, well, I'd like to put a video up like that as well, because I obviously did one for what I got for Christmas, so I just sort of wanted to show you what I got for my birthday. So I had a really lovely day. It was quite a busy week for me because it was Jake's birthday on the Thursday, so we sort of spent the day together. I bought him lunch, we had a nice family meal at Miller and Carter. I organised a cake with his mum, you know, I went to work Friday, and then Saturday night Jake and I met my family for a beefy boys for a meal to sort of celebrate mine and Steph's birthday for the Sunday, and then it was my niece Annabelle's birthday the week before, so that was like a little family meal for that. And then of course it was Sunday, my birthday, so I spent the whole day with Jake. We went out and had sort of brunch. I spent some of my birthday money in town, and then we sort of came back home, we chilled for a bit, and then I got ready and we went out for a nice roast dinner at the bookshop. So yeah, I mean I had a really nice chilled out day, and then I'll just show you all my lovely presents that I got. So starting off with Jake's mum and dad, I mean Marilyn sort of never disappoints me when she picks a present for me. My most favourite sort of presents are from Marilyn. She's bought me, my first Christmas with them, she bought me a beautiful antique mirror that just reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, the way it's sort of all carved out, because Beauty and the Beast is my absolute favourite Disney film, and I just love it. It's on my desk right now. It's absolutely beautiful. She's bought me sort of Estee Lauder skincare and things like that for Christmas, so I just, you know, I knew that I would like whatever she got me. So she must have gone to a little boutique because I don't quite recognise the brand, but she's bought me this sort of beautiful little sundress. I mean, I love the sleeves, they're sort of really feminine, and it's sort of a wrap over a dress, and it's got the same sort of frill on the bottom. So yeah, it's a wrap dress and then it sort of cascades down, and it just looks so flattering. I mean, I'm going on holiday next week to Tenerife for my best friend's hen do, so this is of course going to come with me for when I sort of go for like evening drinks and dinner and things. I just think it'll look so pretty out there. And I'm going on a holiday with Jake as well to Greece in August, so I'm obviously going to take that with me, and it's just going to be a sundress that, oh, it's so pretty. She gave me the receipt and paid cash just in case I did want to exchange it, but I'm not going to. I love it and I'm going to keep it and wear it just all the time whenever I can. Next up is my lovely mum. She did give me and my sister just over £100 to spend on, you know, whatever we want to. She gave me and Jake money to get a like little birthday takeaway as well, which I thought was lovely. And then she wanted to get me little bits to open, just so I didn't just have the money. So my mum is very into crystals, and she got me this little bracelet here, which is blue tiger's eye, and I believe that tiger's eye is for protection. And I had like a little handwritten note with it in sort of a cute little bag, which was just really thoughtful. So I do wear this, well, I've worn it ever since I got it from her. The only thing I'll say with these little bracelets is that they do catch your skin, so every now and then I'm like, because it sort of pinches. I did get a little sort of, it's almost like a post-it notebook, with a cute little, I think it's a raccoon on the front and a little purple pen. I've taken that to work, and that sort of lives on my desk because, you know, when I'm on the phone and I'm sort of taking notes when I need to ask another member of staff a question or something like that, or somebody's giving me work and they're sort of like, oh, you know, book into this clinic and things like that, I'll sort of use that as like a little notepad to write down sort of what I need to. So yeah, that lives on my desk at work. And then she did get me this cute little mug with a little sausage dog peeking out the top, which says waiting for the weekend. I feel like this really suits me because I love sausage dogs, and I mean I work Monday to Friday, so I can't wait for the weekend. I don't know whether this is going to come with me to work or whether I want it as sort of a mug here, because I do like to come home and have like a caramel latte and like a little chocolate bar sort of for an evening treat on the sofa with Jake, so I think that might be sort of my little mug for that. So next up we have a present from my brother Jacob. So he did just put £20 in a card because he wasn't quite sure what I wanted, because I mean there's not a lot of shops in the high street that I actually shop in. It is mostly online, so it was just more convenient for him to put some money in a card. And with that money I bought the Kylie Winter Kiss blush. So everybody and their mother is using this blush. It looks so pretty. For ages I felt like nobody was doing that really bright white under eye. It was very like, yeah, match your natural skin tone, and it was really like bronzy makeup, fluffy brows and things like that. And I'm just seeing more and more people go back to that really bright under eye. And this blush has been used sort of with that, either this blush or the Dior blush. So you've sort of got that really bright under eye, and then you've got this soft pink on the cheek and the contoured look. I just think it looks perfect. I love it. I mean, I am very, very pale, so I don't think it quite looks the same on me like it does on everybody else. Yeah, it just looked perfect, and I just wanted to look like that as well, so I bought this blush. It's such a nice pink. Like, I'm not typically somebody who wears a light pink blush. I mean, I do like a Dandelion from Benefit, but that one I mix it with Coralista, so it's a bit more of like a peachy pink. But this one's a very light pink. So I'll just sort of swatch it so you can see here. It is sort of like a cool tone, very, very light pink. But I really like the way this looks on the skin. I mean, I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping to get some sort of tan so I can have a slightly darker shade of foundation, because I am deathly pale. So I just love to do that whole contoured look, the bright under eye, and have this pink on the cheek. I just think that would look so nice, so I can't wait to use it. So next up we have my twin sister Steph. So I gave her some money to put towards a coat that she really wanted on ASOS, and then I got her sort of a bunch of flowers to take to the meal, so she had something physical as well. And then she asked me what I wanted. I am a massive, massive fan of Vieve. They are sort of slowly becoming sort of in my top sort of makeup brands, just because I love Jamie's formula. So I knew that I wanted something from Vieve, and then I had quite a bit from Vieve for my birthday, but I knew that I wanted to try the bronzer. I have so many bronzers already. I don't need it, clearly, but just watching Jamie Genevieve's videos and seeing her apply this bronzer, I knew that I needed it. So this is the Vieve Modern Bronzer, I think it's called. Yeah, Modern Bronzer Bronzing Duo. So you do get two shades. So when I originally saw this, I thought that it was like a cream and a powder, which I thought was okay, but I don't quite like powders too close to creams. But then I realised that it was actually two powders. So you've got the slightly lighter, more cooler tone here, and then you've got this sort of really warm shade. So yeah, I really like to use this one first and then go in with this one and really sort of add more colour to my face. And I just love it so much. It's so smooth, and I just love the colour. I love them on their own, but together they're just perfect. So I have a Vieve account, and I used my refer a friend code. So I got 500 points, and for Steph buying it using the code that I sent, and I also got the palette, so that was a win-win. So yeah, I do really, really like this. This has jumped to my favourite bronzer after using it once. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So something that I knew I was going to get anyway because I wanted that bronzer was this little brush here from Vieve. So this is the Blush and Bronze 121 brush. I knew that I wanted to buy some of Jamie's brushes because she has partnered with Smith Cosmetics to make these brushes, and their brushes are so nice. I do really want the foundation brush and the concealer brush as well, but I logged on to her live where she was sort of doing her makeup and using these brushes, and I knew that I wanted this brush here, but my best friend Paige said, don't buy anything. Don't buy anything, just wait. And she came up a few weeks ago and she had this for me. So I'm so happy that she got it for me. I would have bought it myself. But this brush is so soft. You can really tell the quality of it. It's got sort of a nice light weight to it. I really like just the finish of it really. It just looks so professional. And the way that this picks up the product and blends it out, it's just so effortless. I mean, there are brushes that I found that I can pick up the product and they can almost sort of stick, leave those bristle marks, so you've really got to work to blend it out, but this just hits the skin and blends it on like butter. It's so nice and so soft. So I'm really happy that I've got this to go with the bronzer as well. Next up is my from my little sister Georgie. So she didn't have enough time to go online and order sort of what I had asked her for. So she just put some money in a card for me to order it myself anyway. And this would be the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. So I am a massive fan of Charlotte Tilbury. They are in my top, I would say, 3 makeup brands. I just think that they have gorgeous skincare, gorgeous face products. I have so much of Charlotte's collection, and it's a brand that I will continue to buy because I love the products that she comes out with. So I do already have her Airbrush Flawless foundation. In the past I have used her Magic foundation as well. That one was a bit too sort of lightweight for me at the time when I was using it because I wanted something with a bit more coverage because I had quite blemished skin and all I wanted to do was cover it up. But then she launched this one. This is sort of her recent foundation, and it just looked beautiful on, she put it on the actress from Bridgerton. I don't quite know her name, and she's put it on Kate Moss and things like that, and their skin just looked so beautiful. I just knew that I needed it. I've been meaning to get a new foundation because I do love the Estee Lauder one, which I'm nearly out of just here, so you can see the packaging is very similar. This one is the Futurist Hydra Rescue SPF 45 from Estee Lauder. This is a very beautiful dewy foundation. So if this was going to be anything like that, I knew I would love it. So I have worn it once. I only received it in the post, I think it was Thursday or Friday, so I did wear it on Saturday when I was sort of out and about with Jake. I loved the way that it wore. I mean, I used all my sort of Charlotte Tilbury based products with it. The only thing I would say is that I did go out and have some food with him, and I did feel that it sort of went a bit funny on my chin, so I'd have to be careful with how I set it on my chin. I think I just sort of dusted a bit of powder on top, but I feel like I might need to sort of press a loose powder into it so it has a bit more wear. And I can't wait to wear more of it. It is going to be a foundation that I wear when I know I'm going to wear it all day, because I am just going to take this off as soon as I've done this video. I sort of filmed this tutorial. I've done a few sort of TikToks and photos with it, and then I'm filming this one, and then I'm just going to take it off. So I don't really want to waste this product for sort of when I do my tutorials and things like that, when I have sort of a day of filming. I'd rather wear it for sort of special occasions than when I'm going to wear it all day. but I'm happy to do a video on it if anybody is interested. Like, I wasn't sure whether to do a video of sort of a full face of makeup of what I've got for my birthday and things like that, because I have had quite a few bits of makeup for my birthday. So she also put a little photo in my card with my money, and this was the photo. So this is a photo, I don't think you can quite see it. There it is. So this is a photo of Steph, me and Georgie. And we are holding our favourite Bratz dolls in this photo. I just think that it's so sweet, and I don't get to go round Mum's much because I feel like we work sort of alternate shift patterns, and she's all the way at Belmont, which is, you know, there's a lot of traffic going up to Belmont, and I haven't currently got a car since sort of moving to town, so we sort of see each other where we can, and it's not often that I'm round Mum's house to see sort of photos like these. So it was really nice that Georgie gave me one, and of course I went to town and I bought a frame for it, so it sort of sits on my shelf now. So a little birthday treat to myself. So I did use my points to get this from Vieve. So Jake and my sister Steph, they bought me some bits from Vieve, so I used my refer a friend link to get 500 points, so I had 1,000 points off those two. I had 250 points for my birthday, and then I had some points left from, you know, where I had bought my own products from Vieve, or where I had sort of done the product reviews. So I had a £20 voucher, so I only really spent the postage and packaging for this little eye wand here from Vieve. So I've wanted this for ages. She's had these for quite a while now, and she's recently launched some sort of shimmers to go with them, but this is the matte, I think this was mahogany. Yeah, mahogany. So this is the dark brown. So I haven't actually got an eyeshadow base that's this colour. I did do a get ready with me a couple of weeks ago where I just used the Chanel base, but I knew that I needed sort of something like this for when I do sort of my matte smoky eyes and things like that. It just looks so pretty. I've seen Jamie use these ones on her channel, and they just look so nice. I'm a big fan of eye wands anyway. I've got little Charlotte Tilbury pots, and I've got the Charlotte eye wands as well, which I do really like to use. I am yet to use this one, but it's definitely going to be a project that I'm going to take with me for my friend's hen do when I go to Tenerife for sort of like an evening smoky look. Yeah, that's another product from Vieve that I can't wait to try. I do eventually want to get more from the brand, so I can do like a full face of Vieve or something for one of my YouTube videos, just in case anybody hasn't really tried the brand and they sort of want to see a few more products before they buy it. So I did get some money from my dad and my nan. So with that money, I have ordered the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So I've seen so many people rave about it, but I haven't actually tried it myself. I did go into my local Boots, but they didn't have the concealer, they only had the foundation, so I thought I'd have to sort of order it online myself. I did have a look at the shades, because there are so many different undertones to them, but I feel like the trend's coming back where you have that really bright under eye. I've been using for quite a while now just a concealer that's the same sort of tone as my foundation, and I feel like the trend is that really bright under eye coming back. So I've ordered shade Swan, which is the lightest shade, so I really want to see how that looks on me again, because I haven't done a bright under eye in ages. And I have got the Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie Powder to sort of bake with it. I've had that powder for ages. I do love the Huda powder, so I can't wait to see what that'll look like with the Kylie Winter Blush as well, so like a really bright under eye with that Vieve bronzer and the Kylie Winter Kiss blush. I cannot wait. So yeah, that's on its way. And then sort of with the money from like my nan and my mum, there are a few products that I want to get that are actually currently out of stock. So I really want to get the Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder. Either that or the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom one, whichever I can get my hands on first. I did see I did see a TikTok video, I think it's Painted by Spencer, something like that, where he did one side Ben Nye, one side Huda Beauty, and there wasn't much of a difference. So I would realistically like to get the Ben Nye powder because it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. But I mean, having that pink under eye powder, I think it's taken sort of the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube world by storm because so many people are trying it and I just can't get my hands on it. So that's something that I'm waiting for as well to spend my money on. I do really want to see what my under eyes would look like with sort of a bright pink powder because I am quite fair. And then another product that I do really want is the Trigwell Cosmetics powder puff. It's like a pointed black powder puff that's supposed to really help you get up there and sort of roll the powder in to bake with. So that's currently out of stock, which is another product that I do want. So hopefully I can get my hands on those soon. But lastly, let's see what I got from Jake. So of course I have already mentioned that I used my refer a friend so Jake could get me some bits from Vieve. So I have got the blush. This one is in Pesca, so it's the really nice sort of corally peachy shade. I do already have Sorbet, which is that really bright pink sort of shade. I do really like it, but I saw so many people using this Pesca shade with the Vieve Modern Bronzer, and it just looked so pretty. I mean, I'm wearing it today with the bronzer in the Skin Dew, and I just love how peachy it is. I do just love a really peachy blush. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury Ecstasy was my favourite for ages, but it's quite shimmery, whereas this one's quite matte, and it's so pigmented. And then when I was watching Jamie's live where she was showing off the brushes, she put a quick lip on at the end, and I just wanted that lipstick. So this one is Pinch from Vieve, so it's sort of a mix between a pink and a peach. So I've got some really light nudes, I've got light pinks and things like that, but I don't have many lipsticks like this. So I've got like a nudie peach and things like that, but not like a pinky peach. So this is quite new to my sort of lipstick collection, and it's so pretty. I pair it with the Vieve Bark Lip Define, and ever since I got it, I mean, it's been my favourite lip combo. It doesn't quite go with every makeup look, like I couldn't wear it today because it was a bit too peach for the blue, but this formula, it's so comfortable. I mean, I've eaten out a few times in town with Jake, and I've said also, you know, how are my lips, because of course you don't want to have a dark brown outside lip liner and then have the middle go away. You know, I just sort of asked if I needed a touch-up. I didn't need it. It's just gorgeous. I do want to get more of her lipsticks after trying this one because the packaging is so sleek. It sort of looks like black leather and all the gold and the little V on the top. So yeah, I will be investing more into Vieve, as she does have quite a few different lipstick shades now. But this one is sort of an unexpected for me because it's not really a shade that I go for, and you know, it's so lovely. So next we have a bit of Norvina. So I have wanted to try some Norvina products for so long. She's had 6 eyeshadow palettes launched now with her sort of own brand, and she's had some lashes launched as well. And I mean, I feel like with a lot of my Instagram and TikTok and YouTube looks that you can't really see the full effect. Like, I wear quite big lashes on top, but I just feel like my under eyes are a bit flat, so I wanted to try some under eye lashes. So I got these ones from Norvina. Love the packaging, they're so secure in here. These ones are called A Moment. So these are actually one of the more tame ones, but you can see that they are quite long. Like, I did have to trim them on the outer side, so I only lost sort of one sort of row. But they are so pretty, and I feel like they've added so much to this look. And I feel really doe-eyed, like Norvina does, sort of with her makeup looks. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got these, and they'll for sure be sort of showing up on my channel lots more and in my looks, because I just taken a photo with them to sort of upload to Instagram. My eyes just look so much bigger and doe-eyed, and oh, I love them. So next is the palette. I was torn between whether I wanted volume 3 or volume 6, but of course volume 6 has just launched, so many people are using it, and I saw loads of looks and all the colours and things, and I just thought, yeah, I'm just going to get 6. So this is what she looks like. She's a very sort of spacey holographic palette. I do really like the packaging, I think it's really fun. And this is the palette itself, so you sort of got some pressed glitters up here. I like it when a palette comes with a white and a black. You've got the row of the darker shades at the bottom, and then you've got all these brights in the middle. I mean, personally, when I saw this palette, I thought you do not need all of these here, and you probably don't need these 3 greens. So I feel like she could have sort of added different shades, like maybe a red instead of one of the oranges and things like that. So I have actually got this palette on my eyes today. I have filmed a tutorial which I would have put up before this palette anyway. So if you would like to see this tutorial, it will be live on my channel. So here I've of course used the blues, and I've used the pressed glitter at the top here, which is just lovely. It works better on your finger than on a brush. And then lastly, so I thought that I knew what I was getting from Jake. I mean, we agreed that we'd only spend a certain amount, but of course for his birthday I bought him some other things that he didn't know about, that I sort of wanted him to open and have that element of surprise, and sort of, you know, the cake as well that we did, and the balloons and things. And you know, I thought that was it, and I sat down and I had my little latte, and you know, I was like, oh, you know, it's my birthday, all those were my presents. I've had to sort of, I feel so spoiled and so lucky. And then Jake came out with this big sort of celebration package. So I actually buy these for Jake because he absolutely loves his goodies, and it goes through them so quickly. So he loves his chocolate, loves his sweets. He'll sit in front of the Xbox, or you know, watch a film or something in the evening, and he'll just have his goodies. So for the past few birthdays and Christmases, I've been getting him from our friends. They have a pick and mix and sort of chocolate and things, and fudge and all sorts. They've got a little online shop where they sort of deliver, and they do click and collect, and they're called the Munch Box. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. So Jake got me 2 lots of boxes filled with pick and mix, my favourite pick and mix, and the last box was filled with chocolate. So I'll just sort of show you what it looks like. I have already opened a box that's in the living room, so I've picked up the one that I haven't opened because I don't want sweets to go everywhere. But it's just sort of a big hefty box like this, that they wrapped with pink unicorn wrapping. So you can see just here the sweets are packaged up, and they've got the cute little Munchbox sticker on, and it's just massively filled to the brim with my favourite sweets. So some of my favourite sweets are the Bubs Cola Skulls. I love the big fizzy dummies, the gummy dummies. I love the little chocolate pigs, and the Bubs, I think they're the strawberry and cream fizzy sweets. So yeah, I've got 2 of these. I think they've got 130, 100 and something like that, different selection of pick and mix. It's crazy. So if anybody is a big sweet tooth and you love sort of sweets, pick and mix and chocolate and things, I would definitely give the Munchbox a look at, because they have so many on there, and you can either sort of build your own box, which is what sort of Jake did, where he selected the sort of pick and mix that I want, or you can have fizzy, non-fizzy. They've got like vegan and gluten-free things like that. Brilliant. We order from there so much. And then this is the chocolate box. He's got sort of a big box here, and bless him, Jake knows that I am trying to eat healthy. I'm not on a diet, but I'm just trying to make healthier choices, because I've obviously got the hen do coming up. I've got Paige's actual wedding where I'm a bridesmaid, and then I've got our holiday to Greece as well, so I do want to look my best. So he picked all the sort of lighter chocolate bars, so I've got things like Flake, Whisper, I've got Galaxy Ripple and Aero and Little Freddos and things, so that was really sweet that he took that into consideration when picking my little chocolate, that it wasn't anything too heavy or like calorific. So yeah, that was a nice little surprise, because I just bought Jake a big box of that, and because we just finish our sweets that we sort of buy every month, 2 month, things like that. And I just thought, oh God, you know, he's got so much there, it's going to be a while before I get to order some sweets. So it was really nice that he got me a selection as well. Yeah, that's everything that I got for my birthday. I feel so incredibly lucky. I've got everything that I ever wanted for my birthday, you know. I've had money where I got to pick things myself. I've had lovely meals out and things like that. So yeah, you know, turning 28 hasn't been that bad. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one for another tutorial. But bye.